And welcome back to the Create mod here on Music Free Gaming. It is great to have you here. I'm down here in my ironworks, or at least the iron farm. I don't know if the iron works is really the right word, but I'm here anyway, no matter what it is. And I've come to a realization that I have a problem. And no, it's not that I play too much Minecraft, but maybe. But no, seriously, my problem is I am short on resources, things like andesite and redstone, which I need for building contraptions, especially the andesite. Redstone I can eventually get from villagers, but andesite is not a thing that I can do that with. So, also zinc for bronze, you know, stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is mine. But I'm not going to go out and mine with this. No, my iron pickaxe? No, that's too easy. Or boring. Boring, I think. That will go with boring. Boring? Maybe what I need is a boring machine. Let's build one. Mad science is happening because that's what you do with science, is mad science. Yeah, no, honestly, if you're not doing mad science, it's not worth doing. No, I'm kidding. But no, this is a 5x7 drill. So the idea is you get a bunch of these linear casings, and you lay them out, slap some drills on front, and what I have snuck back here is a little deployer with rails. And then all of this is glued together. And there's a little plow on the back. I'll talk about that in just a second. The idea is, flip the switch. Now this becomes a contraption that will move. Now what happens is when these drills come in contact with a wall of some sort, like, you know, we just slap some stone, cobblestone up there, it'll destroy it, or actually more accurately, mine it, and that will end up back in the storage here. Well, that's cool, but it's nice if it would go forward. So what I have here is I've got a furnace minecart in, what does this say, minecart deployer dealy bob. Well, the idea is, once I get this going by feeding it a little charcoal, which I've got here, this will go forward and break anything in front of it. But the deployer, there's a little bit of magic here, is it will place down new minecart rail as it goes to give it something to run on. And then this plow, this is the cool part, will dig up the rail when it goes by and shove it back in the storage, which will then feed back into the deployer. So the idea is, you come in here with a little charcoal. Oh, hey, it does help if, all right, I done screwed up. Let's pick that up. I forgot, again, mad science, right? So deploy the thing, and let me just make sure I don't have, oh yeah, there's a problem with it if you've got rail glued in place, and I accidentally did that, I think. So where's my, is it in here? Aha, there's my lever. Yay, lever. Okay, so now this can go in. I can grab a rail, slap that down there. And now if I get this going, well, other than the fact I've managed to screw this up because mad science. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what I broke and how. Okay, I either have this figured out or it's about to become an epic disaster. So go ahead and turn the thing on, and now let's feed it some charcoal. Ah, there we go. There we go. Nice. Now, obviously, this isn't going to do much up here in the overworld, but, and it's going to probably break when I hit the end of this, this cliff here. Yeah. But, it worked. It worked. I love it. So now, time to head down into a cave and mine this thing out. Cool. So scoop that up with the wrench, And let's go mining. Okay, I am now down in a, well, hopefully mine shaft. And let's turn the thing on. And we'll give it, let's give it a bunch of stuff. We'll go, oh, hey. Well, apparently it is now out of something. Out of rails is what it's out of. Well, let's give it some rails. That's going to be helpful. Okay. Now we turn this on, and now let's give it all of... Yep, give it a bunch of coal. And let's just see how this thing goes. Looks like... looks like it's doing okay. Got some exposed redstone. Now I'm down here at bedrock level. If it hits bedrock, it's going to stop. But I'm up high enough that that should not be an issue. Now, what would be nice on this, if I had a little more brass, would be come on. If I can get coal in there. It'd be nice if I had a little more brass, would be a deployer putting torches down. But it seems to be doing okay. It's obviously it takes a little while, depending on how tough it's digging, or what it's digging through. Right now, it's digging through deep slate, which is apparently hard to dig through. Which I feel its pain here, you know. I would really like to be able to give this more coal. What I might have to do is stop it, or when it's done, and do that. But, oh geez, look at all this. Okay, well, awesome. So I guess we'll let this go for a little bit and see how this goes. I mean, because it's going. When it's done, I'll pick it up and bring it back here. Guess I could dig some of this out and just see how much it's collected. Yeah, okay, so this is a problem. Machine has, well, plowed its way into a small lava lake, and now it's pouring lava all over everything. Not unlike using beds in the nether, it gets a little messy. Now, I have seen some fixes for that. One of the options I've seen is to put, is for it to put, or to put deployers on it that kind of, I don't know, deploy cobblestone or something around it just to basically fill in the holes, any holes it finds as it goes. And wow, this is a heck of a problem. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm going to fill in a little bit of lava here and see if I make my way down to wherever my machine is digging out the world. So I will be back in just a bit, and this isn't at all scary, and no, not even, ow, okay, I was wrong. It's very scary, and I am now in pain. All right, anyway, I'll be back in a bit. All right, I stopped the machine. I just picked it up with the wrench, which is really cool. You can get this whole little contraption dealy bob, right? Oops. Yep, you can drop it down. Oh, can I pick it up again? Yep, there it goes. So cool. So I can put it down, pick it up again, and all that good stuff. And I've gone quite a ways, and there's my little lava spill, which which I have to admit was not cool. So, because it's lava, and lava, whoa, okay. Okay, that was scary. I'm glad I kind of missed that, because that would have hurt. Anyway, let's come back down this way to my deployer. I suppose I could have just picked it up, I guess. It's, you know, that's a thing that happens. All right, but going through, you know, what helps is actually placing it down facing the right direction. Like, wow, that was not the right direction. Okay, kind of turn that off. All right, well, that's facing the wrong way, but I can still at least get in. I can see, right? You check these barrels here, and got some diamonds, got some redstone, there's got some raw zinc, lots and lots of tough, all this good stuff, right? And yeah, it's real easy to turn on. Just give it a little bit of charcoal. That's probably too much, but oops. Hey. All right, so now it should just go. There we go. There we go. And I've managed to pick up a couple of blocks, but that's okay. I'll actually replace those with barrels in the full version because all of this stuff is temporary. The other thing I need to add is an unloading dealy bob, right? So that I can set this down to a one of those unloaders, sort of like I have on the harvester or the tree farm, and then it will just dump all of the stuff here back out into whatever. That's a little weird. Okay, and now it's, I was gonna say, now it's broken. Cool. So I'll just pick that up, and nice. I'm not entirely sure how I ended up with holes in the ground here, but or there or whatever, but this is fine. This is very fine. So, oh, yep, lots of gold, lots of redstone. This is gonna make digging so nice. And I could pick up those diamonds, but I think I'm gonna, well, I was gonna wait for a fortune pick, but it's just the one, so we'll call it a day. I'll pick this stuff up, head back upstairs, and see if I can build a good unloading station for this. Okay, so I think I've got everything set up nicely. So just put the contraption in there, and nothing's happening at the moment, but when I flip the switch, there, now it's going to try to, well, I'll activate the machine, connects all this stuff, and you can see coming out the back here, everything dumping into the chutes and the chests. I've got a bronze, what is this? A brass funnel. Sorry, not bronze. A brass funnel because it unloads, I think, stacks at a time instead of just one at a time like an andesite funnel. So now I can come down and look, and yeah, I've got all this stuff falling through. So right now it's coming through. It's unsorted, but oh, and there's the tracks. So it's coming through unsorted, but it's definitely unloading. And I think now, oh, we can't interact with it while it's still running. But as soon as this is, looks like that's done. So I flip this switch. Yeah, it looks like this is all empty. Cool. So I'll just load up a few rails. It only needs to have like 5 or 6 rails in it, just as you know, just to keep it running. But yeah, we'll give it 10. I've got plenty of iron. It's not like I'm worried about it, but cool. So now I've got this nice temporary deal here. And it's also need to take that out because I wonder if I can unglue something. I don't know if I can, but I hope not. Let's see what happens when I... All right. Yeah, well, my glue is weird. Yeah, I'll have to take a look and see if it's possible for me to unglue something. But for now, got ourselves a nice nice little setup. So I can take my machine just by going like, oops, turn it on. Just by going like that. And then just drop it back here when I'm done. And now I can go take it down into the mines and just mine up as much as I want, as wherever I need it. So This is going to be so helpful. I mean, seriously, so helpful. All right, and I think that is going to be about it for today. There are definitely improvements that could be made to this machine, but for now, I think I'm in good shape. And I am so looking forward to getting all of the resources, all of the digginess. It's going to be great. But until next time, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, even turn on the notification bell because that is awesome. All right, and until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.